our overall performance.
Talk about the boost that you gave with Brian coming back.
I mean, it's huge. He gives everyone on the line a huge boost of confidence. He's a guy that we know we can count on. He's a leader. He's one of those guys that when you get out there and everything starts to get real hectic, he's one of those guys who's able to pull everybody back in and really get you focused. That's why it's nice having both him and Rick back there. They're both those kinds of guys who don't get rattled, they don't get flustered. And so to have him back on the line is really big for us.
Julian, talk about their defensive line just seemed to really sell out for the run and was pretty athletic for something you almost were surprised to see, at least from our view, a team like this.
Yeah, we knew they were going to be real athletic. Watching them on tape, they have great athletes, and they're a type of team that I think everyone would kind of take for granted just because you don't hear about them that much. You might look at their record and think less of them. But watching them on tape, I think they're a lot better than their record suggests. They got a lot of great athletes, and they came out here today with nothing to lose, playing all out the whole game, and it really took everything we had to beat them.
How would you maybe overall assess the team today? Because the other guys I've been talking to, they wouldn't say you guys had your A game today at all.
No, we probably didn't have our A game, but that's something that we're going to have to address this week in practice. We focused a lot on coming out fast and hard, coming out with a lot of intensity, and I think we're able to do that. But I think it's maintaining that level of intensity that's something that we have to work on right now. And it's a challenge that we're perfectly willing to take on at this point.
You see upsets every week in college football. This very well could have been another one of those leads on SportsCenter. If you guys lost, did that come into factor at all? Since you're playing, such a team that's not known, as much as you guys?
I don't think so. One thing that's really great about this team as a whole is I feel like the team has a mentality that not only is everyone important, but everyone is going to be hard to get. Nobody's going to give us anything. We got to come out and play every week. And we're certainly not going to take anybody for granted. And after watching these guys on film, we knew that we couldn't take them for granted. This was a team that maybe wasn't well known, but had a lot of talent. They were very dangerous in a lot of areas. And so, we came out and we may not have had our best game ever, but we got the job done, and now we got to get ready for next week.
This looked like people can mistake continuity for just execution, and that's why it kind of seemed like maybe there was one block that maybe got missed, or the defender beat the lineman to the hole, and then that stopped the running game. Is that kind of the way you saw it?
I think that was something that came into play. One thing that we're really working that we have to work right now really hard on. I feel like I was getting everybody on the same page, for an entire drive, and every now and then we'll put one of those together. We managed to do that against Arizona, did it a couple times against Iowa State, did it against Penn State once or twice. But I think we're at a point where we're very, very close, and we can all feel that to just having this offense really break out and do something special. Right now we're just trying to match the intensity of our defense, which is playing great, and work on those little things, those little inches that'll get us closer to our final goal.